Geeks with beards, geeks with beards. Look who's here, geeks with beards. No need to fear, we're right here. We got beards, so listen clear. Geeks with beards, geeks with beards.
Oh, welcome back everybody to another episode of Dan's Comic Corner. And on this episode, we're going to be talking about Thundercats, number 24 from Dynamite Entertainment. And look at this cover, guys. Oh my goodness. An amazing cover. Just look at Lion-O holding the Sword of Omens with the lightning behind him. It's amazing. It is an amazing cover. But let's bring it a little bit closer for everybody to see. Just beautiful. Maybe a little too humanoid face on the Lion-O in this artwork, but not bad. I still enjoy it. Still amazing looking artwork. Still great. We'll jump into it, guys. If I can not drop the comic. The credits page. Who does what and where. And this is a great book, guys. It gives you a lot of information. I like this. Turn the page. And of course, it's basically giving you the writers and artists and everything up here. And it's come closer. We have the Book of Omens. We have been waiting a very long time. Lion-O with the key. He opens it up. This moment where Lion-O meets his destiny. Hello? Lion-O, the Sword of Omens speaks to you. And it basically is telling him that the sword is part of the Book of Omens, forged from the same elements as one, as are you and the sword, Lion-O. I'll let you read a little bit of this. I'm not going to verbatim everything. And it shows him the Thundercats. We got Jaga, Claudus, his father, Groon, the destroyer. Then we have the lost crew here. Little burbles. And Lionel's like, I don't recognize a lot of these people. He's like, oh, you will. Then it shows him Thundera. And this, the Book of Omens the Sword of Omens tells him that this was the second age of thunder. He's like, it was so beautiful. Indeed it was. And it shows a picture of Jaga and Groon, Claudus, his father, holding the Sword of Omens. And Lionel's like, well, I don't know who Groon is. And he's like, well, that's a story for another time. We got an ad there. Come show you this ad. The Thundercats and Silverhawks crossover, guys. If you're not excited about this, you should be. I think it's going to be great. But, so then it shows the newer generation of Thundercats. We got a younger Panthro, Tigra, Chitara, little Lion-O, and basically he's like, these heroes, they raised me. They taught me how to be a great warrior. And the books, they're like, yes, these were good times. Though they did have their complications. The shadow of the third age of thunder loomed. And then we see the mutants. Vulture-Man, Monkey-Man, Jackalman, Rataro, Slithe. And basically it says that through every age, the Thunderians have always had enemies. Because of jealousy. Because of what the Thunderians had. And the mutants would always be an enemy to try to fight them. Of course, we'll get a great spread of one of the many battles that the Thunderians would have with the different races of mutants. It's so good. And then we find out that after the war, the Thundercats had won, they had sent the mutants to Third Earth. They say, in the wake of the Great War, Claudus banished his mutant prisoners to what they knew was a dark place. Lion-O says, I was told of this. They were banished here to Third Earth. Yes, the actions of the Thunderians would have consequences after another fall was due. Great page of Mum-Ra. He tells them about Mum-Ra. That Mum-Ra on Third Earth, that he knew of the Thundercats. And he says, you have to go back to the pyramid to find the answers. And Lionel's like, I've been to the pyramid. I didn't like it. If you remember in the earlier issues, he was a prisoner of Mum-Ra's for a while, and he finally broke free. The book shows him, he's like, that's Mum-Ra? I was like, well, it's what he looks like right now after Jaga's fight with him. He's like, he's not currently in the pyramid right now. He's not currently on Third Earth either, but he will return because he always comes back. Talks about the Sword of Plundar. And he's like, the Sword of Plundar is on Third Earth. And Lionel's basically is like, he's like, I've heard only legends of this weapon. I was told it was your evil counterpart. And then he's like, well, who's wielding it now? Apex, the future version of Lion-O. But Apex doesn't know that it's the Sword of Plundar because it changes its shape. He doesn't know that it's the Sword of Plundar. And he's like, yeah, the book and the Sword of Omen's like, yeah, he's holding it, but he doesn't realize what he truly carries. And it's going to be a problem. Of course, we get just another beautiful picture here. Some really good artwork in this comic as well. Let's see here. And then they tell him, like, your home for the Thundercats is Third Earth, the birthplace of the Thunderians. And Lionel's like, that's not true. Thundera's our home. He's like, no. The Book of Omen shows you the truth. Third Earth is the true home of the Thundercats. But Mumra poisoned the planet against your people. They were forced to abandon it for a new planet that they would call Thundera. Now you are home. Talks about the other members, the lost, that they were seen here moons ago. And Lionel's like, but they're gone. He's like, no, they're not. Because they did find Bengali a few issues back. He's like, Bengali doesn't even know his team is alive, but you must find them. And you must bring everyone together because that is what's left of the Thundercats. And basically the book and the sword is telling them that right now is the third age of thunder. What they're living right now is the third age. And the book gets ready, says, as we trust in you, you can trust in us. Lionel's like, I heed your words. He's like, I will trust in you, Omens. You have never lied to me, unlike Jaga. Guys, this, it's basically kind of just giving you the history of the Thundercats. A little bit, or this version of the Thundercats, I should say. Because I've never read any of the other comic books that have been put out for Thundercats. The original Star Comics back in the day, in the 80s. I think it was Image, I believe, maybe, or Devil's Due. I don't remember the other ones. I never read those. I've only watched the original 80s cartoon, the 2011 cartoon, Roar, which is, it's a goofy little show. And then this comic. So this version of the Thundercats, I think, is the first time they've ever had this where Third Earth was actually the home of the Thundercats and not Thundera. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments because I'm learning this too. So I think this is a great change to the lore of the Thundercats. In my opinion, it is. But so put in the comments below what you think of this issue of Thundercats if you've read it. What do you think of Thundercats in general? Who's your favorite character? And who's your least favorite character? But until next time, guys, good reading.
Geeks with beards, geeks with beards. Look who's here, geeks with beards. No need to fear, we're right